Hey guys, today I'm filming my next hit or quit it thoughts on hauls where I'm reviewing all the products I featured in a haul video a year ago to let you know my current thoughts on these products. First, from Ulta, I picked up a few things during their hair care event, and I guess they're not doing that anymore. I guess they're just lumping skincare and hair care all into 21 Days of Beauty, which I don't like that. I liked when they were separate biannual sales. I would love to hear your thoughts down below. But I was proud of myself back then because I passed on a couple Holy Grail items that I didn't need. The Joico K-Pack Color Therapy Luster Lock, which is an amazing deep conditioner, and the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo is a Holy Grail, but I have several of them and I don't use dry shampoo as much anymore, especially like on days when I'm working from home. I don't need to do it. I'm working virtually. People can't really tell because I always put my hair up on a greasy day like today. But I did pick up two products. The first one being the Dry Bar Hot Toddy Heat Protected Mist. My bottle's a little mangled, but it still works just fine. I had used up a mini of this and really enjoyed it and bought a full size. This is amazing. I love it. I do not heat style my hair very often. My hair is mostly straight, but sometimes will have like a little bend to it, but basically just in a messy way. So I think my hair actually looks very pretty when I do fully straighten it, but that doesn't happen that often. But what I love about this is that it is a mist. It's going to go on to my hair dry because I am styling dry hair and I don't want to spray more of like a wet heat protectant on my dry hair, if that makes any sense. So this is just really nice. I love the scent. I have no idea with heat protected type of products like how they actually work, or if they actually work I should say, but I like this one. I will buy it again. Then I purchased the Invisibobble Heatless Curling set because it was like $7, and this is perfectly in the box because I haven't used it, which is so bad. I need to like make this a goal to try this because I feel like it would be very interesting. My hair is long enough that I should certainly be able to do this, so I haven't done it yet. Shame on me. Next, I had some Ulta purchases. So I cashed in $125 worth of points and a 20% off coupon, I believe, to get some real luxury goodies. And it's sad that I was only able to get 3 things, but that's because one of them was the Hourglass Snake Palette. And these are so expensive. They're so tiny. These are way smaller in person than they look on camera. Every time I look at them, I'm just like, really? Like, we just need these to be a little bit bigger. But this is the Snake Palette. I think it's gorgeous. This was the palette for deeper skin tones from last year, but I still really wanted it. So the setting powder doesn't work for me, but I love a bold blush and these are stunning. The bronzer works fine. The highlight's a little bit dark for me as well, but I think this is beautiful. And this is something, because the shades are a little bit darker, that I tend to reach for now more in summertime. I really like the Hourglass palette. I am considering this year getting the Evil Eye with a 20% off coupon and my Ulta points. I'm just waiting for Ulta to send a 20% off coupon out. 2 years ago, they had the Elephant and the Tiger palette and maybe the Butterflies, or maybe Butterflies was last year. I can't remember, but I did not get the Elephant. I've been kicking myself ever since. They did bring back those colors this year for the Barney's collab, and that was going to be my reward to myself for passing my licensure exam, which I did do, woo, but it's out of stock. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it's gonna restock. And I basically am worried that, worried is a very dramatic word. I don't want to not get it this year and then wish that I had. So I think I will get the Evil Eye palette this year with my coupon and points, because then it's like free. But I do think these powders are really nice quality. I actually don't see myself wanting to buy any individual ones. I've had some of the blushes before and haven't been that impressed with the marbleized ones, but I just think these are really pigmented and are so beautiful. So I think these are nice. They're too expensive. I, again, have plans of getting them just with points and coupon, because just 20% off just doesn't feel like good enough, but I do think that these are nice quality. And then I also, from Hourglass, got one of their Phantom glowy lip balms. This is Sense, which is a lighter warm nude. I really like this. It's a very like melty balm feels really smooth on the lips. It's a little bit thicker, which I think is nice. It's thick but still a little slippery. I really do like this formula. I have gotten more shades since with another points haul, I believe, and I actually am considering getting some more with my palette depending on how much everything costs and whatnot. But I do think that these are very nice, overpriced. So again, I would wait for a sale of some kind, but they are a really nice lip product. Then I got the NARS Power Matte Lipstick in Sweet Disposition. This is a very comfortable matte lipstick. It does give more of a blotted effect, but you can apply more for more color. But this is super comfortable for a matte. I really love this. It's not too drying, but it also doesn't feel thick and cakey. I do think that this is nice. I won't buy any more of them, but this is a good formula. Just as always, NARS is very expensive. I feel like I'm missing something in this video, but maybe not. If there is anything I missed, I will have a pinned comment. But I believe this was with a $10 coupon. I got the Persona bronzer stick in Mojave, which is the new lighter shade. I love this. I think it's perfect. Dune was too dark, but definitely too orangey for me. But this is a great like neutral undertone. I especially love this in the winter. I like to pair it with some M Cosmetics products to give me like my perfect cream and powder bronze routine. But this is beautiful. And with the bronzer I'm wearing the cream bronzer I'm wearing today, I thought was more neutral tone. And then as I've been panning it this month, it has seemed so orangey in comparison, and it's really making me want to use this. This is a very pigmented and creamy formula. It's not greasy, but it is very creamy and easy to blend out on the skin. And they have 4 different shades now, so definitely recommend this. I think it's a great formula. I really love the blushes as well. Then with a 20% off coupon, I had gotten one of the Nabla Beyond Jelly lipsticks in Lunar, which is a beautiful warm nude, almost a little bit more of like a yellowy brown. And I think that these look really nice. The packaging is very fancy. These were included in 21 Days of Beauty this year, and I had to talk myself out of buying them. This is a product that I think is good, but I think I wanted to like it more than I do. State of Kate loves these, and I love Kate. And at the same time, Kate and I tend to have different preferences in lip products, and I'm so thankful for how good she is at describing products, because it helps me see, okay, maybe this formula is not going to be for me. For me, this is a little bit too thick and stiff. Sometimes I feel like I have like it balling up on my lips, but that might just be that I've got like foundation on my lips or something underneath of it. I think this is a nice formula, but not amazing. I'm not going to buy any more. I prefer more of my like melty lippies, like the Makeup by Mario's and Juvia's Place. I like those different formulas a little bit more, but I am still happy to have this one. I think it's a beautiful shade. I do think it's a nice formula. It does have a little bit of shine on the lips, but this is more of like a solid gel lipstick. Then I also had gotten the Tree Hut Candy Cane Shea Sugar Scrub. I was bummed because it was only 20% off, but then they accidentally sent me 2. So then that was a really good deal. I have not used it yet. It does smell so nice. They brought back another minty scent this year. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm really happy with this because this is smelling very sweet, not just straight up candy cane, like straight up peppermint. It's really pulling the sweetness there. So this is something that I'm happy to have in a little mini size because this is very season specific for me. So I'm hoping that in a couple weeks I will finish the apple scrub that I'm using. Then I will move on to this for the holiday season. But I love the formula of these scrubs in general. I wish that they always did minis. This would be so good to add as like a stocking stuffer for somebody because it's still a good amount of product. This is 5.5 ounces. So love these in general, but I have not tried this scent yet. And lastly, I had some makeup products that I got as an anniversary gift. This one was because I finally went to Walmart that had this in stock. This is the Hard Candy Melting Balms, and this is the color My Type. It's a little more of like a pinky nude shade of warm pink. This is a really nice creamy, let me give you guys some swatches of these. There you go. Nice shine to it. This is a creamy formula, not as messy as the Mario ones, but it isn't quite as solid as the Nabla. There's a swatch, the Nabla. These are solid, and with that gel, it almost makes them like a tiny bit sticky. Then that's Hourglass Scents, which is the most melty out of all of those. And then we've got the matte lipstick from NARS. This does have a light, the lip product I'm wearing right now is scented, so I feel like it's throwing it off. There's a light scent to this. I want to say it's either sweet or floral. Again, I can't quite tell because of what I have on my lips right now, but this is a very comfortable formula. They don't have that many shades. I want to say maybe like 6, but if I had fewer lip products, I would definitely get more of these. I think they have a nice amount of opacity and shine without being too messy melty, so I definitely do recommend these. Then I got some indie products, so I placed a Glaminatrix order and I bought a single shadow compact because as a free gift in an order in the past, they sent this eyeshadow. It was unreleased at the time, so I need to figure out what it was because I haven't used it much, but I definitely want to throw this in a makeup basket soon or a Shop My Stash to get some use out of it. But I was hoping to get more use out of it in the compact, but I just forgot all about it. So I'm thankful for this, and I want to buy more of their singles because they look so special and amazing, but I have not used my singles very much, so I feel like I can't allow myself to. But the palette I got was Rich Romantic. I created a look, I want to say with every shade in here. This is an amazing palette. I wish the pans were a little bit bigger like their previous Nearly Natural, Nearly Neutral. I can never remember. But this is still a great amount of eyeshadow. I think this is a really fun color story. You have a good variety here, but without them being too random. The shades are so special. The only color I don't like in here is this shade. This just feels like it needs to be darker to really show up and do something for people. I mean, with people that have more of a tan skin tone than me, this will be light enough to, you know, brighten under the brow bone or the inner corner, but I just wish that was a little bit different. But the rest of the colors in here are just so amazing and special. A great formula. I just have not been in love with a lot of other Glaminatrix color stories. I will see them, I'll have like excitement for the idea of the palette, and then I see it and I'm like, okay, I don't think I'll use that very much, which is hard, but you know, indie palettes are expensive, so I want to make sure that I would really love them. And then, so sad, this is from It's Belle Cosmetics. This is the Pixie Grove palette, and It's Belle is now officially out of business, which is so sad. So everything they have left on their site is really discounted, so definitely go see what's still available. I'm glad I was able to snag this palette. I think it is beautiful. I love it so much. And again, you have a really nice color story here where the shades are not too similar, but they're not too random. I mean, you have a couple pastel shades. These are some more of like holographic reflective duochromatic toppers, which are so beautiful. I love these shimmers so much. The shimmer too, the mattes. This is not the most impressive, but I feel like that's pretty standard with these type of shades, but I love this. The quality is great. The shades are so beautiful, and I'm so sad that this brand is going out of business. And for the PR, I had gotten the Smashbox Always On foundation. The shade that I have was a little bit too light for me. I ended up decluttering this recently, not because it's bad, but just because it was just fine. And I have other foundations I like more and that I paid for. This was a really nice, I want to say medium to full coverage foundation, but was just okay. If it showed up in 21 Days of Beauty for half off, I'd say go for it. But right now, my favorite new foundations are the Huda Beauty Easy Blur and the One Size Turn Up the Base. So I get a lot of other skincare PR, including the Skin Proud Secure, the Barrier line. I haven't gotten any Skin Proud stuff in probably a year. I think that was the last package. And I do have a brand review on them that I will link. The Secure the Barrier line, I don't think was included. That has been my favorite line so far. I think there's other products in the two that I got, but I got the moisturizer and the serum. I was using those at night. I loved the way that they made my skin feel. I would definitely buy those again. Skin Proud is available at Walmart, but I want to say those products were exclusive to CVS because I think that around this time they had gone into CVS as well. A very affordable brand, and I just loved the formula of those so much. So nice and hydrating without being greasy, without being too heavy. Highly recommend them if you're oily for nighttime. If you're dry, I think you would like those formulas during the day, especially the serum. And those are my thoughts on all the things that I hauled a year ago. I would love to know your thoughts on these products in the comments down below. And again, I'll double check my video and if I forgot something, because I want to say I got something else with a 20% off coupon, but also maybe not. But if I did forget something, pinned comment. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.